Okay, looks like we're live again. So I switched servers on Twitch. We'll see if this one does any better. So I don't know how much of a choppy, laggy, broken mess it was when I did it, but I basically just sprinted through, that blinding light flashed again, and all of the things that were chasing me just kinda lost their shit and started flailing around. So I just kinda walked away. So apparently just fucking running through was the easiest approach on this. Stealth is for bitches.
That I am, and that's all there is to it. We stand in opposition to the Antichrist. If we hope to beat him, we cannot only try to be like Jesus, we need to be like God. Now, God has sent us
Oh.
this woman. Fallen. Like a rebellious angel from the sky. Take the gag off. God, I ask you, who is this outsider? The stranger come into our midst?
Listen to me! Please, we crashed!
Us, child. You've already revealed your tongue. Said for nothing but lies. God's truth is here now. Come directly. God, I lay these hands on this dissembling sinner and ask that you reveal the truth. Pray with me, children. God, give me voice. God, guide my hand.
There's something else here I need to record? Or am I missing a way forward? Ah, here we go.
Find Lynn. Nothing matters but Lynn.
Okay, so I picked up a note as I was running away, and it would appear based on this gap I missed one, but whatever. This one... I don't actually remember where this one was. Obviously it was in a house. Or maybe it was outside. Looks like dirt on the ground, so probably outside. Anyway. Midwife's lament. The babe is coming, ready the knife. The babe is coming, night's midwife. Mother to the enemy, stand within. God's creation saved with sin. Hallelujah, stay the storm, no longer must we wait. For come the dawn, the enemy born to die in temple gate. The babe is growing, her belly swells. The babe is growing, sent from hell. Ezekiel waits, a sharpening his blade. Gather at the gate, we kneel and pray. And I believe this one I found while I was running away. My love, please try to be as strong as you can. Papa tells us at ever service that God... Ever? It's supposed to be every? That God remembers us our sin in our dreams. And we gotta face our sins if we want to get right with God. If the visions are getting worse and the dreams are in our waking eyes, it just means that the tribulations are coming closer. And that'll be hard, but there's paradise on the other side. God loves us and don't ever give us more than we can handle. Yours always, Philip. And this.
It's enormous. Some sort of hillbilly Vatican. How could all of this have been here and nobody knows about it? It's not possible.
Yeah, okay. We're caught up on camera. Let's proceed. Okay, well, do we want to go around and look in the basement, or do we want to head straight forward into what sounds like a lot of people? Let's go the alternate route. Um...
Give me anything you want. Give me your lives. Give me your children. Give me their lives.
Hell yeah, you. I'm ready for the rock. Take me down. Give me 40 temptations.
In the world.
Ready for the hook, pal. Hide in my eyes, just like you asked. All my anger been boiling down to a hard little ball. I love the enemy and I'm ready. Give me the hook.
There's a note down there, but it's deep enough that I'm not sure I can get back out if I jump down. Do I really have to crawl past this guy? Alright. Oh, this door needs a key. Okay, thanks. Well, sure, I'm glad I came this way. Oh. That's kind of what I expected to happen the first time.
Shit!
Man. Being able to open the door slowly doesn't help that much when the camera is such that I can't actually see through the door as I open it.
Lynn!
Damn it.
Can I jump out of here? It looks like a long way down. Hi.
Lynn!
God, Blake.
Are you okay?
No,
What the fuck?
I don't know. Oh shit.
Right
We have to run.
Hey.
We wasted no time.
Lynn, where are we going?
Away from here. Anywhere but here. Ah! Oh God! Oh,
What is it?
my stomach. It hurts. Something's wrong. Fuck. I have to stop. I need... Oh, God.
Jesus Christ, Lynn. What's happening here?
I thought you were dead. When you fell, I thought we were all dead.
It's okay. I'm here. We're gonna get out of here, okay?
God,
What did they do to you?
I can't talk about it.
Children, I have news grave for you.
Please don't ask me.
This evening, after all these
They're
years,
coming.
after all
They're
this
coming.
suffering, our faith has been proven. The woman who came to Temple Gate this day from the outside world brought with her the foul burden we've been awaiting all this time. She has a child in her belly. What? I performed the examination
I don't know.
myself, and
He's
it is
insane.
empirically
They're all fucking
true.
insane.
The devil
Please,
is
Blake,
in
I just
her
want to get out of here.
and she is among
pregnant.
us, as is the
fuck is
yoke
going on?
spilled his
I
seed
can't.
into that
Not now.
revolting vessel. Find the
Let's
children,
just get away from this place.
kill them,
Please.
Okay.
soak the earth with their blood, rip the devil from her belly, and crush it beneath your boat hail.
Okay.
Revelation is upon us,
Stay back!
and we must
We'll be
archangel,
gentle.
show no
Swear to fucking Christ, the first person who touches me loses their eyes. God, no!
God.
No!
God wants the child. God wants the child.
Get off me! Get off me!
God wants
Lynn! Lynn! No, you
no!
You motherfuckers!
No!
Get off me! You leave her alone! Leave her alone! Lynn! Lynn! Fuck you!
I've watched my father fuck your god to death.
Blake! Blake!
Hush.
Lynn, no! Wait! No, wait! Don't!
There you go.
No! No! Oh! For fuck's sake! Shit!
Take her home. I want to share my love with the father.
Motherfucker!
God doesn't love you. Not like I do. Yes, my love. Oh. We have, Mother. I think I'll see you again.
Oh shit! Lynn! Oh God. Lynn! Jesus. Jesus, God. Fuck were they? Called them heretics. They called Lynn mother. It's not just the cult. It's two sides.
Yes,
Christians and something else.
yes, let's not take the flashlight. Good thing the camera's waterproof. I desperately wish I were not out of camera batteries. Because I can't see shit.
Our sin will become a chorus of streams. But it is upon us. All our transgressions upon nation.
Yeah, the guy climbed in after me through the window I closed. Or opened, rather. Yeah. Yeah, it's low battery and the camera's getting really obnoxious. It seems like I'm okay with the microphone. I don't seem like the microphone draws battery. But some parts of this area are really fucking dark and I can't see a damn thing without being able to use the night vision.
The spirit entered the cunt of my man and made some. Son, your father sends the
Suddenly classroom, which is completely pitch black and I have no battery to be able to see anything.
Or I'm out of my fucking mind.
It gives me like a tiny, tiny little bit when my battery's completely low, it looks like. I guess that's better than nothing.
Music class.
So I wish I knew why I didn't pick up that flashlight. Although to be fair, as you can
Sorry I
tell
have
from the
to do
others.
this. You should have loved me. You should have helped me. Jesus, forgive me. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry, Jessica. I remember this. Jessica? And Lynn. When we were... Oh, fuck. I'm back in the 4th grade. And here I thought this couldn't get any worse.
Yeah, the thing about the flashlight though is, as you could tell from the enemies I was trying to avoid, the flashlight does make you very, very visible when it's that dark. Yeah, well, I guess I'm going this way then. Furthermore, I guess I'm going this way. Into the dark, pleasant-looking part of the school. Oh good, I didn't want to be able to see anything anyway.
You're him, ain't you? The outsider? No, thought they killed you, didn't they?
No. Not yet.
Well, they'll do it if they find you out here. Come on.
Who are you?
My name's Ethan.
But I mean, are you one of them? And which side are you on?
I mean, why ain't I trying to kill you? I've been unborn. Seen too much to keep the faith.
But you're not one of those other ones. The heretics.
Didn't say squat when my wife got skull. Had to get cast out. Didn't complain with nah. Pressed himself on my Anna Lee. And she not but 15.
I'm sorry.
But when he said my grandson, baby he put in her, was by the Antichrist, and I had to slit her belly and kill the child. I gave her a chance to run. Spun them idiots some stories. I've been gifted with talk my whole life. You probably noticed.
Jane Doe.
Sorry?
Your daughter. She was 8 months pregnant. Blonde hair, cut like a boy's.
Yeah. What do you know? You seen her?
It's why we came here.
Is she all right? Please, Mister, just tell me she's okay.
She's fine.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. And God bless you. Come on. Get you inside. Hey there. You really busted your head open, didn't you?
I'll be okay.
I should head down to the root cellar. I got a bed down there. You can hide till you're fixed up.
This is in no way a terrible
It's all
idea.
right. You just relax here, I'll keep you safe. You rest up and heal. Ethan's gonna treat you right.
Can't carry more bandages. That's great. I don't need more bandages. I need fucking batteries. Batteries when? Can I like transmute bandages to batteries somehow? That'd be nice, because I have way more bandages than I need because everything's a fucking one-shot. This is in no way a terrible idea.
Please, Blake. Where are you? I'm scared. He's coming. He's here! No! Get away!
I ain't hiding nothing.
Righteousness cannot pass in blood by loins, but the blood of your heart.
I can Papa's gospel. I copied him 100 times. If I knew where the outsider was,
Prophet don't need your help in finding the devil's whore and her up me. Not questions even now other heretics at chapel. God will guide.
I ain't a hurt.
You sinned when you denied the prophet, your daughter. You've sinned since to deny.
Please just let me talk to now.
Know where the outsider is.
No!
His seed begat the enemy. God and the prophet both want
Just
his
let me talk to
blood.
now. I can explain.
God don't hear dead men. Be still. Take your penance. God loves you. God loves you. Mike's the devil.
I hope you find your daughter.
Yeah, I literally can't carry this bandage.
You didn't give me up to her. Not even though she... Thank you.
Holy fucking Luya, it's a battery. Okay, thanks, game. Wasn't trying to be sneaky or anything. Made a bonfire of it, did they? Crack open some beers, burn some heretics. Just normal fundamentalist activities. Oh, this doesn't look good. I don't see anyone buy this. They're definitely cornering me here. Oh, okay, they gave up. Okay, bye. Okay, I see what I was supposed to do.
We must rise to face them. There's no innocence among the outsiders in our midst. Give them the knife, the club, the fist if it's all you got.
Stop coming right towards me, that's shooting.
a smolder, as raising ox. You will know me, God, by my those who defile God are blind. And God, you will know the names of your enemies by mortal wounds. Only poison. And God, you will know the names of your enemies by the mortal wounds I paint upon them. Write upon my soul the name of God. I will be a human in the temple of God.
I'm not sure if this structure here is where I need to be. It almost kind of looks like I go up there and maybe jump over the fence, but at the same time I can kind of see from here that it looks like it's just a wall. I'm kind of assuming somehow I'm supposed to get to the other side of this fence. And it seems like this little structure up ahead would be the way to do it, but I don't actually see the way through. There's what looks like a ramp going up onto a platform, but then it looks like there's just a wall there. Thought maybe I could go up on the ramp and then be able to be high enough to hop over the fence. But it doesn't look like that's the case. And they're patrolling this area kind of tightly, so it's kind of hard to get in there to have a look. Yeah, I might be able to hop there. Don't think so.
Be faithful until death. God shall give you life.
Pray upon my soul in the name of God. We are grateful for all things that are created.
So enough. Hold me a place by thy throne.
Those who defile God are blind, naked, and know
Yeah, very tempting to just make a run for it and see what I can find out. Because I feel like around here is the place to be, but they patrol this so tightly that I can't get close. Although taking a huge risk anyway.
Thousands of eyes, black and intelligent. Be faithful until death. God will give you life. Spares but denial of your Lord God.
Those who defile God are blind. You alone be God.
I will fear no man.
And God, you will know the names of your mortal ways.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't actually see anything over here. Like, maybe it's farther back in the corner than I can even see here. But I can't see a gap in the fence or anything like that. And past this fence I've been hiding alongside looks like where I need to be. Gotta be in that back far corner.
Only is placed by them.
God, he'll give you life.
In the name of the city of God, which is temple gate.
God, the Lord's back.
These guys have a really obnoxious habit of walking a few steps and then spinning 180 degrees. Makes it even harder to try and get by. Alright, I'm gonna try approaching this a little differently before I make a YOLO run.
Smolders, as brazen ox.
thou created all things.
Oh, okay. Oh, I stepped on a cactus. Die to these fucking cacti.
The chapel. Somebody there will know where they've taken Lynn.
Okay, so here's where I came in. There's the bonfire from earlier. We've kind of come full circle. Let's circle back this way. Bandages. So I did. I looked, and apparently I don't need them. So I don't know if I heal over time, and the bandages are like a quick fix, or if the cactuses just do the hit effect but don't actually do any damage. I don't know. Either way, I don't seem to need bandages for some reason. Just the chapel over there. Based on its position, and I think that's the gate I was stuck up against earlier, so yeah, I definitely need to get to the other side of that fence. If I hug this wall, maybe I can approach that spot I was looking at earlier from the other side. Which is kind of what I was looking to do when I moved out earlier, before I realized the area is much bigger than I'd previously thought. So here I am, other side of that, thing. And I definitely don't see any holes in the fences to crawl through. So at this point, I think making it go for this particular structure might be my best option. Before I burn through all this fucking battery. I'm stuck with no battery again. That definitely looks like I can jump over the top of that.
Thy pleasure they were upon
Oh, hi. Alright, that's enough fucking around.
We must rise to face the faith. There's no innocence among the outsiders in our midst. Give them the knife, the club, the fist if it's all you got. God rejoices in the spilling of
Ain't no bitch. Now why the hell did that go like 10 times smoother than actually trying to sneak through this? Literally invisible. I literally cannot climb over these fucking tires. I don't know what this guy's deal is, but he seems harmless enough. Not armed anyway.
Maybe there's a way through the barn.
Oh yeah, this totally looks like nothing horrible's gonna happen here. No siree, this'll be fine.
But I cut careful, like I done on them lambs. You took I never. You took some cut too deep and got the wind right the arteries. That makes a long time dying. I know you. The arteries. That makes a long time.
At some point I'll have to stop and read these messages that I've picked up. Okay, so I assume this train is gonna open this door. And that's probably the only way to proceed, but of course it's probably gonna make a racket when it does. Oh yeah, that's normal. Ah, the lengths we go to get to the other side of a gate. This looks like it's... Looks like it's filled with blood, if I'm not mistaken. I'd really rather not, rather not hide in that, I think. Anyway, now it seems like it might be a good time to catch up on notes and recordings. Alright, this one I'm gonna clean up. So, the Gospel of Sullivan Noth, Chapter 11, Verse 7. Now the breaching of hell's cunt drew nigh, and the night air sang with the grinding edges of the midwives' blades. And the enemy, fearful even in his prison, reached out and into the heart of Sullivan's dearest and most trusted disciple, who was called Val, and secretly stiff-necked and uncircumcised of heart. Val's mind descended among the damned and hated of God, and communed with the enemy, and bathed in the seed of spider-eyed lamb. Val betrayed Templegate, and God, and even Sullivan Noth, who had loved true and would guide the chosen to salvation. And God said, let Val and all heretics suffer 1,000 tortures, and 7 times 7 that, in suffering and shame, before death and in eternity after. Ever after. Gospel of Sullivan Noth, Chapter 11, 7 through something. This looks like a marked up copy of the same thing. Or similar. It's somewhat different. Now the breaching of hell's cunt was close, and was coming upon them, drew nigh, and the air was filled with the singing of Papa's glorious hymn and the fuck, and the night air sang with the sharpening grinds of the midwife's blades, edges. Satan, even though trapped in hell, penetrated the heart of Val, and Satan's shaitan Baal, the enemy, fearful even in his prison, reached into the heart of Sullivan's dearest and most trusted disciple, who was called Val, and shot in the clothes of secretly stiff-necked and uncircumcised of heart. Val's mind did descend among the damned and hated of God and Ezekiel, and communed with the enemy, and bathed in the foul-sweet hot seed of the spider-eyed lamb. Val betrayed Templegate, and God, and even Sullivan Noth, who had guided the chosen to salvation. And God said, let Val and all unbeliever heretics suffer 1,000 injuries, and 7 times 7 that in suffering before death and in eternity ever after. And shame. That's like a marked up copy of it, I think.
There's no picture. Just noise, but I saw it. I know I saw it.
There's the classroom, I assume. And it looks like I missed a couple more notes.
They flayed them. Nailed them to wood. She was just a kid.
The Gospel of Sullivan Noth, Chapter 5. And I looked, and a gyre unwound from the night, a fire turned inward, burning from all directions towards the center, and drew the light from the walls of my room so that I hung in a void that shone in rainbows like oil upon a black mirror. And I looked, despite the pain, and behold, out of the mist of the inward fire came the likeness of a creature, a figure as like to a man as a circle is to a sphere. As a cross-section of a sphere would make a circle, so the cross-section of this creature would make a man. And this was their appearance. They had the appearance of Jesus Christ's agony upon the cross, and in jest and sex had the appearance of a man. And their faces were innumerable and joined to one another, 1,000 eyes and everything a mouth, with wings and jaws inseparable even in sight. And the purpose of the eyes and the purpose of the jaws was both for a more perfect consumption. Thus were their faces, and in the next moment they were the bones of the 4 horses of the apocalypse, and the bones of the horsemen too. And in the moment that followed their faces were the sex organs of angels. And in the moment that followed a bonfire of flame with voices singing in beauty to rend the mind, and in the moment that followed a reflection in slivered glass. For their faces were all of these things at once, and their wings were joined one to another, and as they flapped wove to arrest time, and I could not take air into my body. I'm not a preacher, Watts. I'm just trying to read this without stumbling all over myself. That's about the best I can do right now. My dear Judith, I never been much at putting feelin's into words, as you and as my yokemate all these years well known, so I hope I can write down what's so hard for a man to say. But I've been feeling your anger and suffering the lack of relations since we kilt little Sarai. It was Papa's will and God's will, and you can't stay mad at me or I'll be forced to be firm with you. With love and duty, your husband Marcus. January 7th. 3 more were sent today to live among the scald, their sores too florid to disguise. They had 7 children between them, all of whom Papa Noth has sent with the others into my foster care. I now have more than 40 orphans under my wing, who love me desperately, as only can a child abandoned by the parents they thought were as natural and dependable a fact as the rising sun. And I love them, as I will never have children of my own, and have so much love to give. When God leaves them, too, I will be there with comforts and guidance. What do these dreams mean? Soul of Christ, make me ready. Father Noth, guide my salvation. Blood of Christ, let me drink your wine. By the severed eye, give me vision. Angel of God, lend me your sword. Kind Jesus, hear my prayer. Heal me in your wounds. Keep me close to you. Defend me from a wicked world. And ready me for the devil's hour in the fellowship of Temple Gate, that I might defend your creation until you give me rest. Amen.
There's gotta be a way back to the village.
Okay, I think that covers that. I think I'm caught up then. So I've missed some. There's 3 of them here, 1 of them over here. And then 1 back here too. And here. Oh, I missed one real quick. Like right at the beginning of the game. Anyway. Let's see what we have next.
That?
Oh, apparently this is a recording spot. I don't even know what I'm looking at. What's so significant about that? It's supposed to be this? Am I looking at the wrong thing? I don't know, let's look at it and see what he says. Oh, dead birds.
A teacher once told me that the music of birds was proof that God exists and loves us.
Okay. So there appears to be a route this way. And there also appears to be a route down this way. Don't know how far either of them go. What says there might be a battery at the bottom? Worth. Good eye, Watts. Wanted a way to exchange bandages for batteries, right? I'm still not sure if I should be going this way or the other. This is looking more and more significant as I go. Oh, that's one way.
Church? No. Some kind of heretic temple. He said she did it to herself. He said he was protecting you.
Look at the flashlight. Hey look, we still can't take it. Wonder if anything bad would happen if I were to stand on that.
No, 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 please, no, please, no.
That's a pretty cool effect. I always like that kind of stuff in movies and such, but you don't see it a whole lot in games. When there and then it's not.
That has to be the chapel.
We will root out this outsider whore who's brought this darkness to our tribulation.
Wonder how you even do it. Well, can I even go back? I don't think I can go back. I was gonna say, in this particular case, it looked like there was a spot where it was completely obscured by the trees, so it's just when you pass through that spot, it just removed it, I'm guessing. Thought maybe I could go up the stairs too. Well, I guess I do get to go up the stairs. And I'm gonna take a hide in this here wardrobe.
Michelle, somebody there will know where they've taken Lynn.
Catch up on videos and notes, and then I think I'm gonna take a quick break and use the bathroom.
The chapel. I can see the chapel. How far did this go? I'm feeling my teeth at the sound of scissors.
Val's journal. March 9th. More children dead. Noth says there is no sin in such infanticide, as all are soldiers in God's army. Martyrs fallen on the field in defiance of the archfiend. All those babies with slit throats and charred flesh will be waiting immaculate for us in paradise. Papa Noth also says that our sins find us in our dreams. Our sins find us in our dreams. But my dreams are nothing but the murder of my children, and I wake laughing and aroused and often wet with the involuntary lust of sleep. I woke this morning thinking I was wetted with the blood of a child's slit throat, but it was wetness of my own making. The others are having similar dreams. We have dug a tunnel so that we may meet in secret. We gather and share our visions and wonder at their meaning. I feel increasingly that this is a message, but nothing holy. Sullivan. Papa, Ezekiel, liar, charlatan, temple to gout, addict, coward, rapist, child killer. I am gone, and I have taken with me with the courage to see the truth. Come after us, hunt us down. We are waiting and eager to murder and fuck everybody you send up the mountain. I don't hate you. Could Jesus hate the Baptist for being a Jew? I could not have found my true vision without your years of ignorance and bullshit. I could never have had the courage to seek the truth if not fueled by my anger at your lies. Your God is a child's superstition. Your faith is an embarrassment. The signs of the true Father were before you, before us all, and you, vainglorious, gullible, too stupid to draw breath, you thought the visions were punishment from an angry and ominous God. Your God is afraid because your God is no God at all. Your God is your own ego, vulnerable and false, an embarrassment. My God is no God at all, but he is true, and he is here in every moment of ecstasy, and his child will fucking tear this world to everlasting glory. I do not ask that you join us. I tell you, you will join us, because our love is greater than you can ever imagine. Val. Alright, I will be back in just a minute or two. Shouldn't be long. Alright. So from the sound of it, Sullivan Noth had a wife who ended up becoming the leader of the heretics, so we seem to have stumbled onto a bit of a civil war here. It's a little bit of a long way down, but that appears to be my only option. Not that long.
That might be an elevator. It's up there, isn't it?
Yeah, let's try the elevator, why not?
Power's cut off.
Okay.
You've gotta have a generator or something. The fucking thing doesn't run on prayers.
Is his prophet, and not ransom us from the power of the grave. Not will redeem us from death, for even redemption cannot be hid from the split eye. We are robed in the crimson glory of revelation. Rejoice, revel in the ecstasy of the Lord. The sins of Zion are bound up, and all debts to God come due. Wailing. There's pain, there's blood, but it is joyous all. We are in the sorrows of a travailing woman. From this arbor is the place of the breaking forth of yes, the children of hell, but also prophet and not will ransom us from the power of the grave. Not will redeem. We are robed in the crimson glory of revelation. Rejoice, revel in the ecstasy of the Lord. The sins of Zion are bound up, and all debts to God come due. There's wailing, there's pain, there's blood, but it is joyous.
Don't believe me, flashing the light like this doesn't bother anyone too much.
In the sorrows of a travailing woman. From this arbor is the place of the breaking forth of yes, the children of hell, but also the opportunity of our salvation. For God is great, and not is his prophet, and not will ransom us from the power of the grave. Not will redeem us. For even redemption cannot be hidden.
Get the elevator working again.
I have a battery, but I'd really rather not chew through it if I don't have to. This the house that there was a guy in? Yes, yes, it's that house.
That might be an elevator. It's up there, isn't it?
Also, the opportunity of our salvation. For God is great enough, is his prophet, and not the power of the grave. Not will redeem us from death. For evil cannot be hidden. In the sorrows of a travailing woman. From this arbor is the place of the breaking forth of death, the children of hell, but also the opportunity of our salvation. God is great enough, is his prophet, and not will ransom us from the power of the grave. Not will redeem us from death. For even redemption cannot be hid from the split eye. Crimson glory of revelation. Rejoice. Revel in the ecstasy of the Lord. The sins of Zion.
I mean, I'm probably gonna die, but can I just walk past?
But it is joyous all, for we are in the sorrows of
okay.
From this arbor is the place of the breaking forth of peace, the children of hell, but also the opportunity of our salvation. Great enough is his prophet.
Don't mind me. Oh, okay. So did she hit me because I ran too close, or did he catch up to me?
That might be an elevator. It's up there, isn't it?
The sins of Zion bound up, and all debts to God can do. There's wailing, there's pain, there's blood, but it is joyous all, for we
Science?
are in the
Science.
sorrows of a travailing woman.
Excuse me, rude. So just don't touch her. I think they might run faster me, a little bit faster than me, and I think I might slow down a little bit when I'm injured too. I think that might be the idea behind the bandages, because it seems like you heal over time, but I think the bandages are just a quick fix if you take a hit while you're running away. Yes, personal space. Personal space is critical. I see they take personal space very seriously here. So I'm not sure exactly what the point of that is, but that's a thing I can do. I can't imagine how this would be useful, because if I actually had something chasing me, there's no way in hell I would have time for that.
Joyous all, for we are in the sorrows of a travailing woman. From this arbor is the place of the breaking forth of yes, the children of hell, but also the opportunity of our salvation. Great enough is his prophet, and not will ransom us from the power of the grave. Not will redeem us from death, for even redemption cannot be hidden. In the crimson glory of revelation. Rejoice. Revel in the ecstasy of the Lord. The sins of thine bound up in all death and God.
Yeah, look, it's another flashlight. Are we keeping count of how many flashlights we could have picked up at any given point in this game? Rejoice. Revel in the ecstasy of the Lord. The sins of thine are bound up, and all debts to God come due. There's wailing, there's pain, there's blood, but it is joyous all. For we are in the sorrows of a travailing woman. From this arbor is the place of the breaking forth of yes, the children of hell, but also the opportunity of our salvation. God is great and not is his prophet, and not will ransom us from the power of the grave. Why don't you go fight her? You know you want to. We got a little bit of a suicide cult here, it looks like. Neat. Or a suicide pact, at least.
Ye have done this, yet will I prevent you. After that I will cease. Defend me from the wicked bird.
Get the elevator working again.
For even redemption cannot. Bound up and all dead. God come do his way. But it is failing woman. From this arbor is a place of salvation. He's afraid and not is his prophet. From the power of the grave. Not will redeem his family from the wicked world. Even redemption cannot be hidden from the spirit.
Kind Jesus, give him my grace, and I might
shall give you life. Be faithful until death.
I mean, it looks like a generator.
That's gotta be it. If I can find my way back to the elevator.
Hi.
Fuck me.
Bye. Yeah. Time for a bath. Hopefully it was at least clean. But let's chill in the one that doesn't require me to, peek for air every once in a while. So I figured one of them might come and check the generator because it started, but quiet so far.
Revel in the ecstasy of the Lord. The sins of Zion are bound up, and all death
Well done.
to God come due. There's wailing, there's pain, there's blood, but it is joyous all. The weed,
Is there any other way out? Because I'm not sure if there's enough room for me to get by without getting cut.
breaking forth of death, the children of hell, but also the opportunity of our salvation. For God is great, and naught is his prophet, and naught will ransom us from the power of the grave. Naught will redeem us from death. For even redemption cannot be hid from the split eye. We are robed in the crimson glory of revelation.
I'm not sure that I can get by her without, without getting cut.
The elevator. It'll get me up to the chapel.
Well, gonna have to go for it.
The opportunity of our salvation. For God is great, and naught is his
Easy.
prophet, and naught will ransom us from the power of the grave. Naught will redeem us from death. For even redemption cannot be hid from the split eye. We are robed in the crimson glory of revelation.
They seem to be slightly worried about something. That is something worth being worried about. I got stuck on something trying to run away.
The sins of Zion are bound up, and all debts to God come due. There's wailing, there's pain, there's blood, but it is joyous all, for we are in the sorrows of a travailing woman. And this arbor is the place of breaking forth. Great and not is his prophet, and not will reign from the power of the grave, not will redeem.
This way is fucking.
I'm not sure there's gonna be any hiding here. Might just be a straight up chase.
In the ecstasy of the Lord. The sins of Zion are bound up, and all debts to God come due. There's wailing, there's pain, there's blood, but it is joyous all, for we are in the sorrows of a travailing woman. And this arbor is a place of breaking forth of yes, the children of hell, but also
This way is forgiven.
I will be ravenous in my hands.
Oh, hey, it's a head. That's neat.
Temple Gate, founded by Sullivan Noth, modern Ezekiel. Their knives sharp for the enemy.
Okay, Val's Diary Journal, Part 5. June 19th. I cut the children's throats in dreams and wake filled with sex and appetite. I love you, I am yours. I cut the throats of Noth's sheep in waking life, and sex floods me like the fear of fire in a child. I love you, I am yours. I could fucking burn the world for all my joy. I love you, I am yours. I will purge this world, soft with rot, of all but ecstasy and terror, so that you may build your throne on the charred remains. I love you, I am yours. I know now, as surely as I breathe, that what I never knew of that flaccid, distant God. You love me. I am yours. Simeon, I need to talk to you in deepest secret cause of your knowing the unctures and such and medicines. I hope you know I do not trade any more words than strictly needful when we make the trip in the damned world for gasoline and electricals and other such necessaries we can't make. I've got something friendly with the publican boy who sells us the pills Papa needs, and when I mentioned them as study aids, the boy laughed and said a body didn't need penicillin for studying unless a body was studying gash. Have you heard of such things? I do not want to ask Papa for fear of I do not know what, but I do not want to accidentally poison him neither. Please come to see me. John.
Jessica. Lost it. I am avoiding going near the wall for the moment. I'm gonna look around first. I have a suspicion something might happen when I go near the well. Christine, before you go looking all over for it and were yelling at me for losing it, I had
borrowed all the grape aid over to the chapel for a celebration Paul said Papa had in mind. I know he ain't got a thing better to cover the taste in the water, but folks will just have to put up with it, I expect. Don't give 'em none of the sacrament, as it's needful for service. I guess we can do without our grape aid until there's another run. Macon. Right, well, most of the doors here are jammed with the exception of, I think it was this one that's locked. Which means I need to find a key for it. But I don't seem to have a lot else to do, so let's see what happens at the well.
Please, Blake. I'm scared.
Jessica. Oh God, Jess.
Consume the flesh. Spice it well. Let the bones be burned. These are my judgments on you. Woe to the bloody city. Spice it well. Let the bones be burned. There's the outside. Woe to the bloody city. For scum. Shall be in the fire. Woe to the bloody city. Right there. Scum. Shall be in the fire. Woe to the bloody city. Consume the flesh. Spice it well. Let the bones be burned. Okay. Okay. Also not as favorite. Children, all of them. Heretics.
I guess this is where the magic happens. Chairs for an audience to watch. I only saw her afterwards. I couldn't have...
The chapel. Somebody there will know where they've taken Lynn.
What the fuck is this?
Ah, shit.
Exactly how long has my mic been muted? Anyway, as I was just saying, I know it's a bit sudden, but I think I'm gonna call it a night here. We'll probably pick this up either next Friday or next Monday. Maybe sometime over the weekend, depending on what works for everybody. It'll probably end up being next Monday. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you all later.